Let me stop playing. Hey, YouTube. It's your girl, Neat, and I'm back again with another video like 10 something. Alright. I ain't really finished that, but they kind of flew together. I mean, it was a long song. But, hey, y'all. I know y'all probably tired of my wretchedness. But it's okay because I love y'all. But, yeah, so today I decided to do a get ready with me video because I am going to my mom's friend slash co-worker slash goddaughter slash all that. Like, I just don't even know her peeps. She has a bar, and it's been a year since she had it. Out here making big business ventures and stuff. So she has a year of that. Year anniversary to celebrate tonight. So we're gonna go out to her bar, turn up, get a few shots and stuff, and get litty. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. So I decided to do a get ready with me video for that, and you guys can watch me get dressed, do my makeup, and I also decided to have a chit chat, a self-love chit chat. I know I haven't done one in a while, but I definitely have one ready for y'all. It's been so much going on, I haven't posted in a while, and I apologize, I really do. So much been going through my head. I just feel like I have so much of like creativity that sometimes I get a block. Just be like, girl, relax, take the seat. But you know, it's okay, because we're gonna try to figure all this out. And y'all gonna help me. But my topic for this one is 5 ways to boss up for 2020, sis. 2020. It is 2020. Like, everybody should have 2020 vision at this point. Okay? And if you don't, I don't know what you do. Cause period, pro. And if y'all hear, just block it out, okay? I live right next to it. Like, I know I'm salty, right? My phone cut off because I had no storage. I have too many videos sitting there waiting. I can't. All right. Back to the video. Back to the regularly scheduled program. See, I talk too damn fast. All right. So, I decided to do a self-love chit chat. 5 ways to boss up for 2020. Says 2020. We should be having 2020 vision out here, and if you don't, I don't know what you're doing. But we are going to talk about that while I am doing my makeup. But so let's get right into it. The first tip out of 5 to boss up in 2020 is to declutter your environment and your mind. So, when I say to declutter, I mean you need to be able to clear your, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. So, you need to be able to declutter your environment and your mind. So when I say that, that means you need to be able to remove or throw away anything that does not serve you anymore. So whether it's a job, a man, a friend, a girlfriend, boyfriend, sister, cousin, brother, uncle, I think you get where I'm getting at. Anything that does not serve you, you need to be able to let it go. And that actually ties into my first video, if you guys seen it already. And that is the power of letting go. It's very hard sometimes to let go because I feel like sometimes some people are sensitive, some people are emotional, some people have strong relationship ties, some people just don't care. Some people can be a friend to you one day and be an enemy the next. But that shouldn't define who you are. So I feel like the people that are into holding on to relationships and building and bonding, you need to understand who is really there for you and who's not. Because like me, for example, I'm an empath. I can feel people's energy as soon as they walk through the door. It could be a room full of people too. So sometimes it's bittersweet. It's a good thing and a bad thing, because I can feel when you are not right for me, but I can also feel when you are. But sometimes some people can't distinguish between the two. And I was one of those people before. By all means, I'm not perfect. But basically in those moments that I did get, had a wool pulled over my eyes or anything like that, it taught me a valuable lesson. It taught me to be careful of who I consider a friend, who I consider good company to be around, good company to keep. Because sometimes I feel like we want to hold on to things so bad that that does not serve us. That's why I said in my first video, the biggest thing that you can do and learn in life is the power of letting go. And that's why I tied into my first one, to declutter your environment, your mind, because you have to let go of those things that does not serve you any purpose. That stunts your that stunts your growth. And you have to be able to willingly do it. You can't hold on to things and be all sad and, oh, but I'm gonna miss this person. No, because if it's going and moving in that direction for a reason, it's happening for you for a reason. The universe. My camera cut off again, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it through. But what I was saying was that the universe works for you, my loves. And you guys have to remember that. So even when I feel like everyone always wants just the good things to happen. Good. So happy, so positive. But if we didn't have any type of adversity or any type of wrong, any type of bad, any type of any of that, how would we ever learn how to grow or maneuver certain situations? How can we ever learn? So you have to understand that even with good and bad things, it's happening for you for a reason. The universe wants it to happen for you for a reason. It's happening for you to grow, for you to learn, for you to flourish and be your highest self that you're supposed to be on this planet. So like I said, tying into the first one, you have to understand that you have to let go of things that do not serve you. Things that are stunning your growth, things that are keeping you stagnant, things that are just not serving you any purpose. So it's like, I can't really stress it enough, but it's like those kind of things hold you back. It holds you back and puts you in places that you do not want to be, essentially. So just remember that, my loves, and just know that everything that's happening to you is happening for a reason, and it's not in vain. I promise. That breakup, that divorce, that illness or sickness or any of that stuff, like, we want so bad for it to always be good things in our life, but these things are happening for us for a reason too. And then it also allows you to appreciate the good, so don't forget that either. All right, my loves, let's move on to topic number 2. Next topic, whatever. Number 2. Out of the 5 ways to boss up for 2020 is number 2. Make a list of things that you will not compromise in 2020. There should be things that as human beings, we should never allow someone to make us compromise. We should never lower our standards, belittle ourselves. We should never do certain things. So that's why I emphasize you to make a list. What are some things that are important to you? What are some things, you know what? Let's not even use the word important. Let's use the word sacred. What are some things that are sacred to you? Let's start with that. Make a list of things that are sacred to you. These are the same things that you should never compromise. So if your body is sacred to you and you know you don't want to just be giving it up to nobody, or you want a relationship, or you want a spiritual connection or something like that, you know what to do. Do not entertain people that's not into the same thing you're into. walk away, move on, the power of letting go. Like, let's like, we're putting things and pieces together, right? So that's what I'm saying. You have to understand that everything is happening for you for a reason. So you have to make a list of things that you are not going to compromise. Like, one thing, for example, is time. I will never compromise my time. Listen, everyone knows I'm just like the known queen for that. If you are going to waste my time and you give me any type of inclination that you will, and I don't like that, listen, you gotta go, and you will know very quickly that you gotta go. You'll be put on my block list. You won't come off of it. You'll be looking like you won't get no explanation out of me either, because I just believe that as adults, we are just too grown for that. We are too grown to be out here allowing ourselves to waste time with people. So for me, I'm not wasting any time with you. If you can't be here and you don't want to be here, you don't have to. So that's my thing, is time. Like, I have a long list, so not a long list. I'm not like crazy or anything, but it's just make a list. That's my emphasis in this point, of just making a list of things that you will not compromise. I have time as mine, my energy. I will not compromise my energy and my space and my peace. If you come into my world and you want to be in my world, you can, by all means, you can be in my world, but you have to be able to add to my world, add to my value, add to what I'm already having established. You can't take away. You can't lower my vibrations, because the moment you do is the moment I'm walking away and moving to a different direction, because you do not serve what? Me any purpose. Okay. So I think that one is a little pretty much self-explanatory. You have to understand that we are not compromising anymore in 2020. It's just too much out here. It's too much. It's too many people willing to do the things that you would like to do. It's too many opportunities out here that's meant for you, than for you to be allowing yourself to settle for people that just give you half-ass stuff. And it just shouldn't be that way. So, baby girl, self-love tip: never compromise. Never compromise the sacred things in your life that mean so much to you, because the moment you do that is the moment you have lowered your standard, you have lowered your vibration, and the moment it is literally put into the universe. So now you're going to attract the things that have lower vibrations, lower standards, and they're literally on the same wavelength as you. You want to believe so bad that it's not you, but you have to start with yourself. That's why I keep telling everyone that you have to start with self-love. You have to be the person that you're looking for. You can't be down here looking for somebody up here. It just won't work. How y'all going to meet? How, Sway? It ain't going to work. You have to be up here in order to meet somebody up here, because you know who you're going to meet down here? Okay. Alright, so let's move on to topic number 3 of the 5 ways to boss up for 2020, my loves. Number 3, stop worrying so much. Girl, and I'm saying it like that because I be talking to myself like that sometimes. I be in the mirror like, sis, I'm gonna need you to bring it down here. You up here, and I need you to bring it down here. So, like, just stop worrying so much. That's like the biggest thing I have learned so far in this like universe and world and whatever you want to call it. It's just to stop worrying so much. Like, I am such a worry word. Like, when I say worry word, I have anxiety that's on like 1,000, bro. Like, I can't be in any situation without overthinking it. Like, literally, like, just from the simplest things as like going to the park, walking to the store. Like, bro, like, well, I mean, I'm not as bad as I was. I'm not. But I was really bad when I was younger. But as I got older, I started realizing that it's no good. And honestly, having anxiety and all that kind of stuff and worrying so much can really cause you a lot of like illness and stuff like that. A lot of stomach problems in particular. But basically, I've learned to not worry so much. And I want to say the reason why I learned to not worry so much is because of my relationship and faith with God. I don't know how spiritual a lot of you guys are, and you know, higher being, universe, God, whoever you want to like call on, that's who I feel like at the end of the day that's the reason why I have the peace that I have now. I've learned that through all the obstacles I've been through, all the ups and the downs that I've been through in life, up until like all the 25 years I've been here on this earth, that everything works out for you for a reason. Like everything tends to work out anyway. If you really pay attention to your life, everything tends to work out for like the better anyway. And that's only because at the end of the day, you gotta think about it. Like, your story is already written. Like, your life has already been written for you. The universe is already here to serve you. So you gotta think about it. If we have abundance of things on this planet, on this earth, why do you think that you can't get that job? Or why do you think that you can't get that relationship you want? Or why do you think you can't get that career choice and dream job and career, like all that kind of stuff you can't get? Why do you think that you're limited versus anybody else, versus John, Jack, and Joe? That's why I had to start realizing that anything that's meant for me is going to be for me. And just as much as what I said, going tying back to the first one, is that when you start realizing that things that happen, both good and bad to you, happens for a reason, you'll start like worrying less about the things that happen so bad, like when you lose a job, or you lose a friend, or even just losing a loved one in general, like, you know, to death or to dying, or having a sickness or illness. You start to like understand that even though this is horrible for me right now, and I can't understand why it's happening right now, I will understand later at some point. So it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of like wanting to really understand why you're here on this earth. But through all of those deep thoughts and deep situations that I've been through, I've come to realize that at the end of the day, the universe is doing me a favor. When you realize that the universe is working for you and not against you, you start to accept things for what they are. You start to accept the opportunities that you have. You start to be more humble too, because when you have opportunities flowing to you, or happiness, all that kind of stuff flowing to you all at once, it kind of humbles you as well, because it's like, these are things that you wanted so bad, but it's like, okay, now it's here. What are you going to do? So it's like, you have to understand that both bad and good things happen for a reason. The bad things make you who you are, and it makes you more resilient. It makes you understand the next way to operate and maneuver things for that next, if that opportunity ever presents itself again. Or just overall, everything happens for a reason. I can't really stress that enough, but everything happens for a reason. So it made me understand and realize that there's no real need for me to worry, because God got my back anyway. If God got my back, what else do I really care for? If God is for me, who do I care about that's against me? Not John, Jack, and Joe. So at the end of the day, you have to realize that in those moments of uncertainty, have faith. Have faith. Just have faith. That's all. Have faith that everything is going to turn out the way it's supposed to. Look back on your life. Take a moment. Meditate on everything that has happened to you before, and the things that you thought that you really could not ever get through and get past. And look at you all standing strong and getting past it and through it. Like, you gotta understand that we sometimes are our own limitations in life. When we think that we're incapable, or we're inadequate, or uncapable, whatever, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, no, the universe is here for you, it's made for you, it's going to give everything you need, and it's like, you just have to be ready and willing to do it, and put in the work. Whether that's self-love work, whether that's the real work and grind for your passion, you gotta put in the work. Alright, so now let's move on to number 4, my loves, of our self-love chit-chat. And get ready with me. I'm not even talking about my makeup. I'm sorry. I mean, you see me doing my little eyebrows. But, I'm not really, I'm into makeup, but I'm not into it that much. I'm still learning, kind of. So once I really get into that too, because I actually be in here, I ain't gonna lie, I be in here like a little makeup guru, all that kind of stuff, you know. I be in here doing little looks and stuff. But, you know, once I really get out here with it, I might make some videos, some little YouTube tutorials. But I just like to do makeup for fun. I would never really do it as like a job or anything. I just like looking cute and make my friends look cute too. Okay. But the next one, number 4, is remember. This one is so important. This one is so important. And I'm sorry if I'm looking down, y'all think I'm like being weird. I got my hand in a notebook. You already know. Okay. But number 4 is that to remember you are always in control. Like, it took me so long to realize this, but like the moment I did, it was almost like my whole life shifted. Like my whole like girl, like just sis. I just was like, I'm a bitch. I'm a like, okay, like, because I had to really realize like we are in control. We, first of all, we set the volume. I mean, we almost like set the stage of like how people are going to treat us. So let's just remember, like, that goes back to us, like going back to the whole big thing of this whole self-love chit-chat topic and segment of my channel is self-love, loving yourself. The moment you realize that you have to love yourself in order to attract the thing that you want, you will start understanding that it's a lot easier to attract the things that you want if you just work on yourself first. You will start realizing that you have that control, and that it has nothing to do with any outside external circumstances or any other being. It has all to do with yourself. So when you start realizing that, a lot of stuff starts to, like, a lot of doors start to open. A lot of your, like, your brain starts to click. Like, it'd be like, oh, so you saying that whole time that I was going through X, Y, and Z, I had control over that. I was the one that did that. I was the one that allowed myself to be in that situation or that circumstance. Or even if it was a good thing. Oh, like, I did that. I did that. I was in control. I won that game that day. I won that competition. I nailed that interview. Because you are in control. Ain't nobody else did that. Nobody sat with you that night and sat down and had questions with you for your interview, right? No, I mean, some people might, you know, whatever, but no, who was in the gym shooting with you? I mean, you have to really think about it. Like, who? You. It's all in you. It's all in the power of you. So when you realize that you had that much control, you will start allowing yourself to break limits, to jump over hurdles like it ain't nothing. Because you know, at the end of the day, whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to, you are going to achieve, because you know what it takes to get there. You know what you need to do to get there. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Ain't no shortcuts. Ain't no handouts. Ain't none of that. Because it's grind time. Because you can't wait for somebody to give you an opportunity. And you can't feel bad for people that's not going to give it to you. Because you got to understand that, like, it's a big thing. It's already a big enough job for us to learn ourselves, like, independently. Let alone to learn ourselves and then try to learn the next person, and try to help the next person, try to pull the next person up too. Life just doesn't work that way. That's why you can't really feel bad when people don't give out handouts, people don't help you out with this and this and this and that, because at the end of the day, you need to be able to help yourself. If you can't help yourself, like, when people start seeing that you're helping yourself first, then they'll help you. But if you can't help yourself, you cannot expect people to help you. You really can't. So at the end of the day, that's why I said you have to work on yourself. All of this is to say that self-love and like working on you is the most imperative thing you could possibly do on this planet Earth. Okay? Sis, putting you first. Putting your dreams and your aspirations first. Putting your desires and your boundaries and setting them high and your standards. Put all that first. Because you are in control. You are in control of everything. That job you want, girl, sis, do it. Why you not doing it? That YouTube channel you want to start, I was scared. I'm still not really popping at all. Like, I'm not popping at all. But I'm still doing it because at the end of the day, it's my passion. Like, it's me. It's what I want to do. Like, you have to understand that you are in control. You can never give your power away. And it also goes to say with like negativity and stuff. When a person is negative, that's why I go back to me being an empath, that like I can walk in a room and feel your energy. I can feel when you positive, I can feel when you negative. I can feel when you for me, and I can feel when you against me. But in those moments when I know you're against me, or in those moments where I know you're trying to defeat me, I can't give you that power. Because the moment I decided to be like, okay, all right, you win, it's the moment I literally have felt myself. I felt myself. So that's why I keep saying that you are in control, and you have to understand that. You have the power to open up any door you would like to open. And have any opportunity you want. Like I said, the world is here for you. The universe is here for you. It is filled with abundance. So why do you feel like you, out of the trillion, billions, and trillions of world people in this world, that you are not worthy of it? You have to believe that you are worthy. You have to know that you deserve things just as much as anybody else. You deserve to be happy just as much as anybody else. You deserve opportunity just as much as anybody else. And you need to grab that shit like anybody else would. Grab it. Take it. Take it. Take what's yours. What do you want? What do you want for 2020? What are we doing? What new goals are we setting? Are we getting a new car? Are we getting a new house? Are we getting a new job? Are we expressing ourselves more? Are we being more creative? Are we setting our standards? Are we opening up them businesses? What are we doing? What are we doing that we are taking control of, that we're going to take by the balls in 2020? That's what you need to realize. You are in control. Number 4, you are in control, okay? So, let's go ahead and move straight on into number 5. Number 5, last but not least, you need to let go of comfortability. Let go of comfortability. Yes, sis, I said it. Let go of comfortability. Yeah, you staying at that job because, yeah, you put in so much work and so much time in, right? Oh my God. Oh, you staying in that relationship because you got 4 kids and y'all been married for 10 years, but you are so unhappy. Let's see, what else? Should I do green today? I'm wearing green, but I don't know if I want to do green. I might do like an almond green. You know what? I actually think I might do almond green. Almond green look. Let's just see how it goes. But so like you gotta really think, like, are you like you need to start asking yourself, like, are you staying in a situation because you're comfortable? Are you staying in a situation because you're not ready to let go? Like, you know you unhappy, you know you don't want to be there, but you decide to stay there for what? Or the job, they treat you like trash, they don't pay you well, but you have put so much time in. You love the coworkers, you love the environment so much, and you don't want to leave. Or like, just in general, just understanding that comfortability keeps you stagnant. Being comfortable means you are not growing. Being comfortable means you are not being put to the test. Being comfortable means you are not practicing resilience. That's what that means. Ultimately, that's what that means. If you are okay with being comfortable, you're okay with staying in the same place, same spot, then you are not living ultimately. You need to be able to live. You need to be able to experience life for what it is. Being comfortable is not going to allow that. It's not going to allow you to push through and grow. All it's going to do is allow you to stay in the same spot and wasting life. I don't know about you. I know I only got one life to live. And I'm not about to waste it on just, anything. Because I feel like some people may think that, like, okay, well, we only have one life, so why not? Why go so hard? Like, it is what it is. You're going to die anyway. Yeah, but you could think all pessimistic if you want. But listen, if I got one life to live, I think I'm going to go ahead and live it the way I need to live it. So that means pushing through. That means going to that interview that you're so badly scared of. That means taking that chance on love. For what? Like, why are you scared? What you scared of? What you scared of? Or taking that chance on your career advancements and your plans and stuff. Put yourself out there. Stop making yourself comfortable. Because the moment you keep being comfortable is the moment other people that's hungry for is passing you. They are passing you. So at the end of the day, you gotta be just as hungry as the next person. You can't wait for opportunities to just knock at your door. You gotta go grab that. You gotta go grab it. And you gotta be willing to do it. And you gotta be excited to do it. You gotta have the hunger and the eagerness to do it. You can't be all like, oh, well, if it do happen, it's gonna happen when it happen. Okay, cause, like, girl, if you don't go grab it by the balls, like I keep telling you, because 2020 is for everybody out here. Like, I don't know about anybody, but the energy I feel in 2020, for me, is crazy. And I know, and I feel it for other people too. So I know this is going to be a crazy year for everybody. Not just a few of us. This is going to be a crazy year for everybody, if you allow it to be. Because who in control? At the end of the day. So, that's that. That is my 5 ways of being a boss in 2020. Put yourself first. Let's go back over this. Let's do a little recap. Okay? Because I want all my babies, all my sissies, all my Nene gangs to win. Okay? So, first, declutter. The first one, declutter your environment and your mind. Remember, remove things that do not serve you. Number 2, make a list of things that you will not compromise. Things that are sacred to you. Things that are important to you. Things that you know for a fact you would never allow someone to disrespect you on. Number 3, stop worrying so much, sis. The world is already here for you. The universe already got this story written out for you. God, the universe, Allah, anybody you want to call your higher being is got this already in a bag for you. You just have to get it yourself. You have to work for it, put in the work to do it yourself as well now. Number 4, remember that you are in control. You have the power. Do not give your power to anybody. Do not ever compromise your power for anybody. This is for you. This is your world. This is your time. This is 2020. Get it done. Listen, period, sis. Purr-poo. And then number 5, let go of comfortability. Why are you comfortable? Why are you comfortable? Why are you sitting there and just chilling? No, get up, get off your butt, get off your booty, and let's get it popping. Oh, so that's my self-love chit-chats for this evening. And I'm about to finish my makeup, and then I'm going to talk to y'all in a little bit. What up, Joe? I'm back. All right. These damn beads and this damn rubber band shit is not what it's not. Sorry, but I'm finally done. Don't I look like a little snack? I look like a snack. Just waiting on the folks to come and get me. So, I'll see y'all soon. Hopefully I can vlog as much as I possibly can. If I don't forget. Because when I get a little sippy sap, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. But y'all like my earrings? So, I really like these earrings, okay? These was my favorite when I first got them. But as you can see, I didn't have another one because I lost it. But I'm like, you know what? Back in the day, they used to really just wear one earring. Like with the little feathers and stuff too. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.